Hi, this is Reginald Guy. Happy New Year. Now we've come to the end of the first month of a new year. How has your resolutions been going? Or have you made resolutions? A friend of mine said, Reg, I don't like resolutions. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I asked him why. He said, because a lot of people that he knows have made resolutions in the past and they never followed through on it. My question to him was, what does that have to do with you that someone you know has made resolutions and they've not had the discipline to commit themselves to carrying out a specific set of actions that will produce a result in their life? What does that have to do with you? I'll tell you, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with resolutions. It only means that that person is indisciplined and they're living an insane life. Socrates said, the indisciplined life or an undisciplined life is an insane life. You've got to have discipline in your life. Even too much pleasure becomes a punishment, and that's the result of an undisciplined life. So, resolutions. It's good to make resolutions, and the truth is you can make a resolution anytime. But why is it specifically a good time to make a resolution at the beginning of a year? It's because one of the principles of achieving goals is measuring your goals. And by using the beginning of a year to make a resolution, it helps you to measure your progress or lack thereof without having to write things down. You can look after 3 months. How am I going? 6 months, 8 months. If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're not achieving the goals that you ought to be achieving, you can make some changes, but you're able to measure your performance. It's for that reason your goals need to be SMART, the acronym SMART, SMART goals. They must be specific. You got to know exactly what you want. They must be measurable. You must be able to measure your performance. If you're not measuring your performance, you don't know if you're going forward or if you're going backward. And contrary to popular belief, there's no such thing as standing still. If you're standing still, the rest of the world is going forward, you're going to be left behind. So you must measure your performance to know if you're doing what you ought to be doing, if you're achieving what you ought to be achieving. A, attainable. Don't set pie in the sky goals, things that you know you're not going to achieve. Set achievable goals. Now, if you need to acquire additional competencies, knowledge, skills, experience in order to achieve that goal, put those things as part of your plan. But don't set goals that are unattainable. You're going to set yourself up for failure. Don't do that to yourself. Make sure they are attainable. R, relevant. They must be relevant to your life. Is it your spirituality? Is it your health and well-being, your career, your education, your relationship, your finances? Maybe it's your recreation. Maybe you don't have enough recreational time and you want more time to spend with your family. So you want to structure things so you have more time for recreation. Or maybe you have too much time on your hands. You're just wasting time. As the Stoic philosopher said, we sorely complain of the shortness of time, yet we behave as if we have all the time in the world. Our time is either spent in doing nothing at all or nothing to the purpose or nothing that we ought to be doing. Make sure you're spending your time well. So, what do you need to do? Do you need help? If you need help, get a coach, get a mentor, join a mastermind group, get some type of accountability partner. But for God's sake, set goals. Make sure they're smart. Make sure that they're compelling, that they commit you to carry out consistent action until you produce the result you want in your life. Listen, everything comes to an end except the journey of personal growth. There is no end. Stop behaving like you have 10,000 years to throw away. Death is at your elbow. Make something of your life. That's in your hands to do.